I'm R.
I'm Char.
And welcome to R. So this is our first video and it's an introductory video so you guys can get to know us better for our future content.
Yeah, and by the title, I bet y'all guessed, it's gonna be a 50 facts about us. So we're gonna do 25 each, so total 50. And let's get into the video.
Woo!
Number one.
First fact. Okay, I'm from Trinidad, which is in the Caribbean.
And I'm also from the Caribbean, but from Jamaica.
The second fact is that we are both biology majors.
And we attend Howard Universities. And we're sophomores.
Oh, yeah. So my favorite color is purple. Basically everything in my room is purple. Everything in my life is purple. Yes, my tapestry. My nails as well.
Well, I'm like totally the opposite. Like everything in my room is like teal or mint. But my favorite color is red. And I love horror movies and like thrillers and stuff like that.
Like anything that basically makes my heart race, like that's the best. So like roller coasters are in there too, but like movies, it's horror and thrillers.
I like things that make my heart race too, but in a different way. Like I like rom-coms. So like when you see that little lovey-dovey scene and it's like, oh, it's so cute. I could just watch rom-coms all day long. In terms of phobias, I have two very specific phobias. I feel like a lot of people have these. So one of them is trypophobia, which is like the fear of holes, like tiny holes. You know those pictures where they have like holes in people's hands or like on pancakes and stuff? I can't see those things. And the other one is misophonia, and that one is serious. So it's it's not really a fear, but it's like a phobia of like really small noises. So I can like hear the food going down people's throats and it irks me. Stop.
Okay, mine's nothing too serious. I'm just afraid of pillows.
That's serious. Let's discuss that. Who's afraid of pillows?
Me! Okay.
Describe.
It's like, okay, it's not like these pillows, like back pillows, I guess this is what you call them. Like, they're fine, but like pillows like, can you? I mean, I can touch it, but it's just like to lie down on it. Like pillows like these, like no.
Like a regular sleeping pillow.
Yeah, like I don't sleep with pillows. Like this is the only pillow I guess I have on my bed because I don't sleep with pillows, and yeah.
Okay.
I love to laugh, like literally, even if stuff aren't funny, like I'll start laughing. If I don't hear what people say, I start laughing. If if I don't understand what people are saying, I start laughing. If someone falls, I start laughing. Like it's really bad. Like
on the opposite spectrum, I am much different because I am very quiet and shy until I get to know people, and even on that level, I'm still a lot quieter and shyer than they are.
Yeah, that's true.
So my birthday is March 12th. I am a Pisces, so I think that's one of the reasons why I'm very like sensitive and emotional. I mean, not to an extreme, but I get offended easily.
But you don't really show it, and I guess that's a good personality trait. Well, on the opposite hand, my birthday is April 22nd, 1998, and I'm a Taurus, and I guess that's why like I'm stubborn sometimes. Like if people tell me stuff but I know it's one way, like it's really hard to get me to believe something else because I'm stubborn. Yeah, I love curry, so anything curry.
I really curry chicken, curry goat, curry shrimp, curry lobster, curry mango, curry pasta.
Yo, curry is like the best thing. I could eat it every day. If somebody makes me curry for the rest of my life, I'll be very happy. It's facts.
I could say the same for pasta. I would eat pasta for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everywhere I go, I get pasta, mostly Alfredo, but I get pasta in the cafeteria at school. It's pasta for lunch, pasta for dinner. I eat Easy Mac in my room. It's like non-stop pasta. So I know I mentioned that I was born in Trinidad. I lived there till I was 12 and a half. And then I was specific. Then I moved to Australia and I lived there for 2.5 years. I lived in Perth, and then after that I moved to Texas, Houston, Texas, well actually Katy, Texas, and I lived there for also 2.5 years. And now I'm in DC for school and I've been here for a year. So in total I've lived away from home about 6.5 years. Yeah.
I've not only lived in Jamaica before I came here to DC for university. I lived in Florida, Lakeland, Florida. It's a small town, like 45 minutes outside of Tampa and about 30 minutes from Orlando. But yeah, I lived there for 2 years and now I'm here. I love to dance. Bear in mind, I said I love to dance. Never said I could dance well.
She can dance.
But I've been dancing for about 17 years now, and danced with many different companies. I'm gonna say just off the top of my head 5, like companies and like clubs and stuff like that. 5 to 6 maybe. Yeah.
I, on the other hand, can't dance at all.
Fling. Insert video.
No, we're not inserting that video. No, we're not. I can't dance at all, but one of my favorite things to do on YouTube is watch dance videos. You know how people are like obsessed with things that they can't do? Yeah, that's me. So in terms of sports, the only sport that I did seriously all my life was swimming. So I'd wake up every morning, I'd go to swim practice, and I'd go straight to school, and I'd go to swim practice again, and that cycle was on repeat. And I don't know when I started learning to swim, but the first time I joined a swim club and started swimming competitively was when I was 7, and then my first national team was when I was 8. And then I did that throughout my swim career in Trinidad, and I left when I was 12 and a half. And after that, I swam in Australia with a swim club, and then in Texas with my varsity high school team. And I quit because, you know, I needed a life.
Yeah, waking up at that time in the morning, girl, what? On the other hand, instead of one sport, I actually did 7 sports throughout my life. Yeah.
Damn, girl.
I was pretty active, and you know, she always says I have ADHD, but I actually don't. I just love being involved, like, with a team and stuff, and like sports help, like, bring a balance to your schedule. You know what I mean? So
I did dance, as I said before. I did swimming for a little while. I did track and field. I did tennis. I did table tennis. I did netball. And there was one more. Oh, I was a cheerleader.
because I did so many sports, like I was always prone to injuries and stuff. Like if you name a part of my body, I probably sprained it or hurt it in some way. Like last semester when I was on CHN's dance team, like I sprained both of my toes and I still had to dance through it. So I mean, I don't let the injury stop me, but like I'm always injured.
I did not injure myself that much. With swimming, it depends on what stroke you're best at. That will determine like what injury you probably end up with. And my best stroke was fly. So I had a shoulder injury probably every season, and I've injured my shoulder several times on both sides. Yeah.
Ball is life. And not like basketball, but football. And not like American football, but soccer. Like literally. Did I say that I played football?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, if
If
I
she
didn't,
didn't,
I played football as well. That's one of the sports I played. But yeah, so in the Caribbean, we call soccer, that you guys say up here, football. So it's football, you know. And my favorite team, you know, is Manchester United. If you're talking about like World Cup, then it would be Brazil. If we're talking about La Liga, then it would be Barcelona.
This
But
is gonna be a long
literally,
conversation.
that's it. You know, those are my teams. Like, if you know me, then you know that, yeah, ball is life.
I don't really have any sports that I'm obsessed with, but my favorite team would probably have to be Houston Rockets. So
Once upon a time, I was obsessed with One Direction, specifically Niall Horan. Oh my gosh, like he's so beautiful, but I mean it's not like as bad as it was before. Like I literally would come home, watch videos on him, and like then eat, then do normal stuff. But Niall Horan was okay.
I was obsessed with, and currently I'm obsessed with, both Beyonce, who isn't, and Ariana Grande.
My favorite vlogger on a whole, and literally like my favorite YouTuber, I guess, is David Dobrik. So you know, one day I hope we can like collab or stuff. You know, please, yeah, that would be great. David Dobrik, I love you.
That's all. I don't have a favorite YouTuber because I mainly stick to like one genre, and I watch a lot of people in that genre. So I love watching family vlogs. I am studying to become a dentist, probably orthodontics too. And I've had this plan in my head since I was 8 years old. I never changed the plan, and it's been 11 years. I'm still studying to be a dentist, so hopefully it works out for me.
Yeah, she's pre-dental, I'm pre-med, so you know in the future I ain't gonna have no life, but you know, hit me up still. We can talk. Anything with like medicine and science has been a thing that I've been interested in since I was little, but like probably I would say the past 5 years it's been narrowed to like being a doctor, specifically a surgeon, hopefully specialize in trauma. Okay, my biggest fear is not succeeding in life. Like literally I said before, like I have a lot of goals. I want to become a surgeon, hopefully specialize in trauma. So like if I don't succeed, it doesn't have to even be like that specific category, but like if I don't succeed in anything I do, like that's a fear of mine.
Guys, my fact is not a fear of mine.
Her fact is a fear of hers.
It's not.
She gonna be lonely.
I've never had a boyfriend. I mean, no shocker here, but I've never had a boyfriend. So I have an older sister who's 3 years older than me, and at this age, 3 years isn't that much of a difference, so we're really close. And I also have another sister. She's technically my cousin, but she's lived with me all my life, and she is about 17 years older than me, but she's still like my sister, yeah.
Alright, I on the other hand have 4 siblings. 3 of them are older and I have a younger sister. Because of like the age difference, we're not like as close. So I think that influenced me in like wanting to have 2 kids like around the same age, you know, to, you know, have like the relationship Arielle and her sister has. My dream car isn't like sporty or luxury like what most people like dream cars are. Like I love to be on the road and outdoors and stuff like that, so my dream car is a Ford F-250 4x4 off-road super duty, you know, 4x4 doors, you know, like all that lovely big monster truck stuff. That's my dream car. I didn't write.
Tell she lived in Florida.
Shut up.
Yeah, I actually enjoy a lot of outdoor things. So I do zip lining every year that I go back to Trinidad. I enjoy kayaking and canoeing and hiking. I did mountain bike riding in Australia and what was the other thing? Mountain trail walking, I don't know what you call it, but you have to like be on a harness and climb across all the rocks and stuff, and I enjoy things like that, yeah. So the next few facts aren't similar at all, so we're just gonna list them off separately till we get to 50 in total. So the first one is that I am one of the youngest in our friend group. I'm 19 and most of our friends are 20, turning 21 or already 21. And I'm not turning 20 till next year, so like I'm a baby in the group. I am obsessed with Adidas. I will definitely wear Adidas more than I wear Nike. And it has the next one is that I love Sour Patch Kids. I buy them whenever I get the chance to. Please don't kill me for this, yo, but I hate cheese. I know I mentioned that I can't dance before. I am in no way artsy or musically inclined or anything like that, but I did play piano from the age of 7 to when I left Trinidad again at 12 and a half, and I went from, I can't remember what you call that, like introductory grade, all the way up to grade 4. The fact is that I have a huge family, like bigger than most people. On my dad's side, it's a regular size. He is one of 4 and I'm one of 6 grandchildren. But on my mother's side, she is one of 12. And
wow.
And all those siblings have kids, and then some of those kids have kids, so some of my cousins have kids of their own, and their kids are my age. So, I mean, it never gets lonely. It's a lot of us.
And now for my additional facts. I mentioned before that I would like to do medicine in the future, but specifically I want to do humanitarian work. So that means I don't want to work in like a hospital 24/7. A very weird fact is that I pee with the door open. Like, it's not a weird fact to me because like I guess I'm a little claustrophobic, but like people could be in the room, like it's just a thing that I do. Sometimes I'm not even like aware that the door is open. I have braces from 2nd form to 2 months into 4th form. And you know, like you get the detachable retainers or whatever. I've replaced those like 3 times. I lose every one of them, lose track of them, and I think that because I don't wear them, that's why I have like still spaces on these 2 sides. The only domesticated pets, I guess you can call them, I've had were a fish and a starfish. So it was an angelfish and a starfish. How they die is kind of strange. I guess people laugh at it, but like it happened. I mean, the angelfish like slowly ate away at the starfish, then it died, and then I guess like she got lonely and started to eat herself. I don't know, but the next fact is that I plan to live in Australia in the future. Like that be my permanent residence for a while, even though I'm going to travel internationally and stuff like that. And she kind of already, you know, lived that dream of living in Australia. And then like my last fact it's kind of like, people say it's still weird, but like a lot of people like recently have been into it and into the culture and stuff like that. But I'm obsessed with like K-pop and K-drama. And why are you laughing? You're obsessed with Asians too. I don't understand.
Okay, but like on a different spectrum.
Well, okay, that's true. Like, but yeah, that's actually my last fact. So, you know, this is the end of the video. Thank you for sticking it out.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Like, do it till it's